Hi Taurus, welcome to your love reading for September 2018. This is Elizabeth from channelguidance.com. Okay, so I've already shuffled the decks for you and you did have one jumping card. Let me show you what that is. The card that jumped for you is the Queen of Cups. So this is someone who is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. This can even be you if your moon or rising is in a water sign. This can also just represent someone that's very important to your love life in September. So that's just a jumping card. Let's put it back in the deck. Let's put it here in the middle. And let's start off with 9 cards. This is a love reading for the sign of Taurus for September 2018. The World. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for September. 8 of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for September. 2 of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for September. Ace of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for September. Justice. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for September. The Moon. Love reading for the sign of Taurus. 9 of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Taurus for September. The Fool. Love reading for the sign of Taurus. 6 of Cups. What's the most important message that Taurus needs to hear about their love life for September 2018? The 8 of Swords. So this is, a lot of fear that is going on. This can be you or your partner. The 8 of Swords does represent someone that's kind of unable to take action, unable to make a decision because they're trapped by fear. And I'm noticing you have the 9 of Swords right here. So I'll come back to this card to see how it ties in with the rest of the reading. I do see a lot of things going on in your spread here, just kind of looking the cards over. Let's start with the top row. You have the World, the 8 of Cups, and the 2 of Pentacles. So you have this energy from the World. This is a chance to kind of close an old chapter in your life, and it's probably a painful chapter because you have the 8 of Cups, which does represent somebody walking away from you. This is the goodbye card, somebody choosing to move on, and then on the other side I see the 2 of Pentacles, and this represents a lot of instability in a relationship. This is a relationship where there's a lot of ups and downs and a lot of off and on. I feel like in a relationship that you've been in where there's not been a lot of stability and maybe not even a real commitment, there's a chance for something to happen here with the World being here. It's a time where you can kind of close the door to that old chapter of ups and downs and somebody coming and going and leaving and coming back. Somebody could finally make a decision, a choice with the 2 of Pentacles, which also does represent choosing maybe to create something more stable, a more kind of, long-term relationship. Maybe there's been a lot of fear, your main energy, the 8 of Swords. Somebody that's kind of paralyzed in fear, unable to make a decision. I also feel, the 8 of Cups, this could be, an ex. This could be someone that let you down, somebody that just walked away from you. And I feel like here, there's still a lot of questions around this relationship with the 2 of Pentacles. They could be very indecisive about whether they want to get back with you, but you do have the World promising you a new beginning. It could just be that this person needs time. Now, the second row here gives us a little bit more information. Ace of Cups, Justice, and the Moon. So, you have the 8 of Cups there, which is interesting, and it's lined up with Justice. To me, when Justice comes up, this is usually an apology. This is someone trying to make things up to you. And it's lined up perfectly with the 8 of Cups. Somebody choosing to walk away from you. Somebody telling you goodbye. You also have right here the Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning in a relationship or rekindling a relationship. But there's a lot of confusion with the Moon being here. And the Moon's also telling you that you may be confused, but you also don't know the full story. You may not know everything that was going on with the partner that walked away from you with the 8 of Cups. You may not know what the Moon just means that there's a lot of things that are hidden from you. and you only know half the story. But I do see someone, you know, either apologizing to you or trying to make things up to you, and then kind of, you know, a new beginning in a relationship. And that new beginning is lined up with the World, which does represent an ending and a new beginning. So there could have been an ending, and I see it there with the 8 of Cups as well, but now there's a new beginning. So it does seem like, you know, maybe a relationship where there was a lot of ups and downs and off and on. Someone can finally see, you know, what they were doing, and they might be very, you know, sorry that they treated you this way, with Justice being here. They could be trying to make things up to you, apologize to you. Make sure you know all the facts with the Moon being here, because there could be a lot of things that you don't really know about what happened with this person. The Moon just means that you're not completely in the know. Now, down here, you've got the 9 of Swords, the Fool, and the 6 of Cups. So you do have, you know, more fear going on here. So you've got the 8, here's the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords. This is a lot of worry and anxiety, maybe as far as like taking somebody back, because you do have a new beginning, and then you have the 6 of Cups here, which does represent someone from the past. You might be really afraid of giving someone a second chance, is what I'm getting from this spread so far. With the 9 of Swords, you're imagining the worst. So you could be imagining that they're going to leave you again, that they're going to cheat again. And of course the Fool, this is just saying you're going to have to just trust. If you want that new beginning from the Ace of Cups, and of course this is also a new beginning, you're just going to have to trust your intuition, your heart, and just dive right into this relationship. And again, the 6 of Cups, this feels like someone from the past just kind of, you know, popping up in your life again. But instead of you being overjoyed, of course some of you may, it just seems to create a lot of anxiety and like, should I or shouldn't I? And again, it could have been a relationship, which I see up there, where there were a lot of ups and downs, an off and on relationship. Maybe there was deceit. I mean, the Moon sometimes does represent deceit. There could have been somebody else with the 2 of Pentacles, more than one partner. It just seems like a new beginning's being offered to you here, Ace of Cups and the Fool. Somebody's either apologizing or trying to make things up to you, someone from the past, and it's creating a lot of fear, like, what do I do? With the World being the first card, this is your chance to start over. So you have a chance to start over with someone from the past. I even get that some of you have a chance to start over with somebody new. If you feel like you can't forgive this person from the past, or you really just, you don't want to go down that road again for whatever reason. Okay, let's get a few more cards, see what the rest of the message is. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus for September? You have the Emperor. Messages for the sign of Taurus. 7 of Swords. Messages for the sign of Taurus. Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Emperor is, I mean, the Emperor's a major arcana, and this Emperor is telling you, like, take control, take charge. You need stability. I mean, you've got the Emperor there, which is a major arcana about stability, right next to the 2 of Pentacles, which is all about instability. Ups and downs, scattered energy, you know, a relationship that's off and on, and you know, not with nothing's for sure, but you have a chance here for a sense of stability with the Emperor. But it just seems like maybe you have to set the tone for the relationship. You got to put your foot down. This is about you taking charge of the situation. So if you do have an ex, if you do have someone coming back into your life, make sure it's on your terms, or at least you know that you're not going to get what you got before. Because you do have the 7 of Swords, which means that there could be deceit. And now you not only have the 7 of Swords, under here, you have the Moon. Deceit, deceit. You know, and it doesn't have to be that someone's lying to you. Of course, that could have happened. It's a general reading, so it's hard to say. It can be, don't lie to yourself. You may be thinking, oh, they changed. Maybe they did, but make sure that you know, because you do have 2 cards of deceit. You don't want to make a decision here where you're hurting yourself. You do have a chance for a new beginning with somebody. I mean, the Ace of Wands, this is a card you want to see when you're asking about an ex, because it doesn't just represent a new beginning. It represents being able to forgive and forget and kind of wipe the slate clean with somebody. But somebody does have to take charge with the Emperor. You have to kind of demand stability, or it could even, you make sure that you're getting a commitment from this person. No more just kind of casual dating. Because there's a chance of things backfiring with the 7 of Swords. Don't make excuses for somebody. I mean, I feel like somebody wants to apologize to you. Somebody wants to make things up to you. And you are worried. You You have concerns about what's going to happen, and you may feel like, I don't know if I want to take them back, with the Eight of Swords being here. You may feel like, your thoughts are just getting the best of you. Your fears are getting the best of you. But, I mean, look at this. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, with Justice in the middle. It's like somebody wants you back, and this is someone that did you wrong. With Justice, there has been an injustice. Something has been unfair to you, and it's lined up with the Eight of Cups up there. That's somebody choosing to move on. Somebody that told you they were not happy and they left you. It just seems like this person is coming around again. Okay, let's get some more cards from the confirmation deck and see what that deck wants to tell you. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus for September? Six of Pentacles. What other messages are there for the sign of Taurus? King of Cups. Interesting, because you had the Queen of Cups jump for you at the beginning of the reading. Knight of Cups. What's the most important message that Taurus needs to hear about their love life for September 2018? Wheel of Fortune. It's time for a change. It's definitely time for change. The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana telling you it's your time to have love. It's your time to be on top. It's time for things to change for the better. So, I mean, this is a time where it's also a lucky energy. So if you feel like you've been really unlucky in love, or you feel like your love life has been a disaster, September can be a time where things really turn around. But I do get a strong message. It's because of you. Because you're being more persistent in getting what you want, which could be, commitment, or you just want, you want a specific kind of relationship. There's something you want from your partner. Take charge. Take control. Make sure that you're taking control, because, I mean, this is wishy-washy energy. This could be someone that just kind of takes, and you get nothing. It's your time to receive. You have the Six of Pentacles. This is an energy where it's just your time to get what you deserve. And it could be that some of you are getting this from the King of Cups, someone who's a water sign. Again, the Queen of Cups jumped for you when I was properly shuffling. And now you get the King of Cups. A water sign could bring you happiness. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And then you have the Knight of Cups, which this could be a proposal of some kind. It can't be a marriage proposal. It can also be a proposal for love, a relationship, a date. It just means movement. There's movement in your love life. And this can be, this ex that's trying to get you back or trying to apologize. It can even be somebody new. It can be somebody new that, it's time for you to be happy, Taurus. And it just seems like, a water sign. The universe is kind of pointing at a water sign in your life. You may or you may not know them yet. I just see movement. This relationship is destined to grow with the Knight of Cups being here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at exes from this deck here. We're just going to focus on exes, and this can be someone that, where you broke up days ago, weeks ago, months ago, even years ago. We'll just see what the energies are around you. Show me the energies around Taurus and their ex. Show me the energies around Taurus and their ex. Show me the energies around Taurus and their ex. Taurus and their ex. Okay, you just had a card jump out of the deck here. Taurus and their ex. Taurus and their ex. Okay, so let me get this card that jumped for you. I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to put it back in the deck. First, let's get this out of the way. I'm going to keep this here in case something similar comes up. I've been noticing a lot of the cards do repeat themselves, and when they repeat themselves, when we're focusing on exes, people who are no longer in your life, that is a huge sign for you. So the card that jumped for you as far as exes is Strength. I mean, this is telling you to hang in there. Be brave. This is about you not getting angry, frustrated. Just be patient. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in the deck. Let's put it here in the middle. Show me the energies around Taurus and their ex. The Hermit. Show me the energies around Taurus and their ex. Six of Swords. Show me the energies around Taurus and their ex. Page of Pentacles. Taurus and their ex. Six of Cups. Taurus and their ex. Six of Wands. Interesting, all these sixes. Taurus and their ex. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so let's leave it right there. Okay, and again, this is a spread where this is just meant for people who are no longer in your life. Maybe you're still talking, but you're not together. You could have broken up. There is no time frame, because people always ask me, what if we broke up like years ago? It's still valid. This is just someone who is no longer in your life. And remember that this is a general reading. If you would like a private reading, here's my website right here, channeledguidance.com. Okay, so let's take a look at this, because I mean, this is kind of huge up here. You've got the Hermit and the Page of Pentacles with the Six of Swords in the middle. It really seems, and I've said this a lot in the other readings, it just seems like your ex is thinking of you. I mean, because the Hermit this means that someone's doing a lot of thinking, a lot of soul searching. They're trying to see the truth. And on the other side, you've got the Page of Pentacles, which means someone's really kind of diving deep here. This is someone that's really kind of studying the situation. It does seem like, you know, your ex wants to see some type of movement in your relationship. You've got the Six of Swords in the middle here. The Six of Swords, this is, they want to see the relationship continue. But, I mean, the Six of Swords does mean movement, but movement towards something much healthier. So some of you could have had maybe, you know, a really kind of unhealthy relationship with your ex. You did have, you know, the Two of Pentacles. And I felt like there were maybe a lot of ups and downs, and maybe there was, you know, no commitment, no stability. It could be that your ex is thinking about this. Maybe thinking about, you know, what they did and how they did you wrong. And thinking maybe, you know, what they've learned from that experience. I mean, the Hermit, this is just someone that's thinking and trying to shed some light on something that's not completely obvious. They're trying to find the truth. I feel like, you know, as far as what they want from you, how they feel about you. And they're really, you know, they're studying their feelings for you with the Page of Pentacles. They're studying their feelings for you. They're studying your feelings for them, your history. And they do want to see a change in your relationship with the Six of Swords. But, I mean, the key word for the Six of Swords is healthy movement. They don't just want the old relationship back. They want something better, something much healthier. Another thing that really got my attention here is, I mean, look at these sixes. Six of Swords, Six of Wands, Six of Cups. The sixes do represent harmony. So it does seem like, Taurus, you had a relationship with an ex where something was out of balance, and there was no harmony. Again, there could have been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of coming and going, no commitment, no stability, and they know that. And maybe it was their fault. I mean, it probably was their fault based on what I saw in the 9-card spread. But they're kind of seeing maybe what they did, and now they're kind of hoping for something healthier. A healthier relationship, commitment. You know, what I see here, I mean, obviously this card does represent the past, people from the past, but also emotional baggage, issues from the past. And then you have the Six of Wands. This is removing all obstacles. This is the Victory card. So I feel like whatever issues you and your ex had, or maybe this is what tore you apart, this baggage from the Six of Cups. This is, you know, what maybe led somebody to leave with the Eight of Cups, which you had in the 9-card spread. You can overcome these obstacles, whether it was instability or deceit, because you did have the Seven of Swords and the Moon. Whatever that was, that's, you know, was this emotional baggage. You can overcome those obstacles, but you do have the Eight of Pentacles saying this will take, you know, work. This is going to take effort to build this relationship up again. But there is a huge message in just this, you know, 6 cards that I pulled for you, that you know, that your ex is kind of, you know, they're thinking about what happened in your relationship. I mean, everyone's going to have a different story. There's no way for me to know how things ended with you and your ex. But it just seems like they're looking at it and they're kind of questioning something. They're questioning things. They're maybe studying their actions with that Page of Pentacles. This is all about studying and looking deeper. But the Hermit, again, same energy, except it's a major arcana. It's even more significant. They're trying to see the truth. Like, was it my fault? Did I do something wrong? Were they right? Did I mess everything up? And, you know, they're hoping for something better with the Six of Swords. They want, if they're not reaching out to you right away, it could be that they want to get it right this time. They don't want to let you down again. They don't want an unhealthy relationship. Maybe they want to be able to commit themselves to you. You had two, well, make that 3 new beginnings in the 9-card spread. I see one of them right here. You had the Ace of Wands, but I mean, you also had the Ace of Cups, and you also had the Fool. I mean, here they are. You had the Fool, which is a major arcana. I mean, for someone, I mean, here's all your confirmation right here. Someone did you wrong. Someone, I mean, the Justice card always means that someone was treated very unfairly. And somebody wants to make things up to you. And there's, you know, a lot of new beginnings around you. I mean, someone did leave. You had the 8 of Cups in the 9-card spread. Somebody chose to move on from you. But yet, new beginnings. Here's the other one. Ace of Wands here, Ace of Cups, the Fool. These are all new beginnings around you. As far as an ex, new beginnings. Being able to wipe the slate clean with the Ace of Wands right here. Just having to trust, because you may not trust your ex anymore. Somebody desperately wants to make things up to you here. But they're hoping for something better with the Six of Swords being here. Something healthier. And they're really kind of examining what happened with that Page of Pentacles and the Hermit. I feel like they don't want to let you down again. They don't want the same thing. They want something better. Okay, Taurus, this has been your love reading for September 2018. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.